This video is brought to you by EntrepreneurT-shirts.co, the world's #1 t-shirt store for entrepreneurs and hustlers. For a very limited time, you can get a massive 20% off your first purchase by using the discount code HUSTLE. Click the link in the description box below this video to see the full range of clothing now.
Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Chris Winter, the Friendly Entrepreneur, and in this video I want to share with you some of the best free Shopify themes for 2019. Now, we've had some really good Shopify themes come out in the last few years, and they've really become very, very slick and really nice looking. So I've come and picked out my favorite ones for you, which I think will work for most businesses. Now, some of these will work for some businesses, some will work for others, some will work for single products, some will work if you've got a larger catalog. But either way, I've kind of rounded it up, so hopefully some of these will work well for you. And like I said, these are all free, so it's great because you don't actually have to invest $100, $150, $200 for a theme up front. So let's jump into it. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, I'd absolutely love for you to subscribe. I do a lot of these kind of Shopify videos, so if you're in the Shopify platform, definitely subscribe. But anyway, let's jump into it right now with these best Shopify themes. By the way, guys, if you don't want to watch this whole video, I'm going to put a link in the description box below to the top 12 best free Shopify themes. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link down below. You can check them out and also play with them and do some demos with them, which might be good if you want to save a little bit of time. Okay, so the first free theme that I really like is this one here, and it's called Narrative. And I like it for a few different reasons, especially if you've got a store that doesn't have a really wide inventory. So maybe you're only going to be selling 2 to 4 products, maybe even 8 products. This is going to work really well because it's a fantastic theme for storytelling, especially visual storytelling, because it's got some great large images and also incorporates videos really well. So let's have a look at it right here. You can see it is a free theme. They've got a couple of different colored demos that you can have. But a few things that I really like about it is the hero video. The hero video, if you don't know what that is, it's essentially a way of having a video on your website embedded, but in a large way. So it's going to fill up 100% of the screen. I'll show it to you in a second, but it's a great way of kind of quickly telling a story rather than having to actually type it out and for people to read. So if we jump to the website here, you can see that we've got a nice big hero image at the start, a little bit of animation, but not too much. And you've also got a nice bit of text here, which is where you can maybe type in your little slogan or your company kind of motto or something like that. We've got a few little menu items right here. So if I click on this carafe, you can see that the background image has changed, and you can also view more. And if we click again, it really is quite neat. We've also got a nice hamburger menu up here on the left. And you can see right here that we have all of the different menu items that are very, very clean. So this is really a minimal theme. It's going to work well for minimal products, minimalism, pretty much all of those things. If we scroll down, we've got an image right here. There's a little bit of a parallax effect, but not too much, which is nice because it can be a little bit too much sometimes. Again, we're going to have just a bit of space here. It's all very clean. And here is the hero video, and this is something that I really do like for a few different reasons. We've got this nice text right here, so maybe you can describe your video, what it's going to be a little bit about, and then if we press play, you will actually see that the video instantly loads, and this is fantastic because you can really tell your kind of company story. Probably what I would recommend is maybe having a 1 to 2 minute video about your company or your product. And it's going to be a really nice way to actually connect with the customer. So this works really well. It's just using the YouTube player, so it's just a simple YouTube embed. You'll just get a link and you'll just be able to put it on there. And because it's playing on YouTube, it's probably going to play really quick because YouTube's a very quick player. So we can click this X button here and it's going to close it, and we've still got that nice clean image there. If we go down here, we've just got another short amount of text, not too much, no overkill. And then if we go here, we've got a few images as well. In this black area right here, we can actually have a few testimonials, and this does swap every now and then, as you just saw. If we move down here, you can even have something like a gift card if you want to sell that. Coming here is one of my favorite parts about this theme, and it's this little thing on the right. So if you look here where this little coffee filter is, as I scroll, you can see that the background is actually changing, and so is the image, the product. So again, it's changing to a gray, and then to a black. That's really, really impressive, especially for a free theme. And that's one of the reasons why I really do like Shopify themes. They just are so impressive for the price of free. And then if we come down here, you can actually see as well that we've got the one-page checkout. So if I click here, I'm going to have the options for different colors. If I click on white, you'll see that the image will change as well. We've got silver here, nickel, and cobalt. And then you can also change the voltage. Let's add this to the cart, see what happens here. You can see that it's now in the cart. We've got a little notification circle. We'll click on this and you can see that this has a Ajax cart, so it's going to be just a pop-out cart. There's no reloading, which is a really nice thing. So this one was the narrative theme. Definitely one of my favorites, especially if you've got just a few products. I'll put a link in the description box below if you want to check this one out. Okay, so the next theme that I really like is called Boundless, and this one's going to work really well if you have maybe a clothing store or fashion, and if you've got a slightly larger catalog. Again, there's a few things that I really like about this. If you've got high quality images, this theme's going to work really well for it because it is optimized for larger images. That means that it's generally going to work well with Retina style photos. You're going to be able to have full width collection images, and you are going to also be able to have that homepage video, that kind of hero video, which I was talking about before. If we go here, you can see that we do start off with a nice big hero image. And what I like about this one is that this is actually a slideshow, so you can have your photos changing every 3 to 5 seconds. So again, you've got your logo right here. We've got a hamburger menu on the left. This will work really well on mobile as well because it will be responsive. And if we scroll down, you can instantly see all of your products very, very easily. And it takes up the whole 100% width, which is something a little bit unique, but that's actually something that I quite like. You've got nice sale icons right here. And if we jump into one of the products, as you can see on this website, it really does take advantage of big images, and that's really cool, especially if you are going to be selling something where imagery is really important, like clothing. So if we scroll down, you can see we've got the title right here, we've got the options. We can change it to dark green, and the image here is changed. Then we've got the product description and even more photos, which is really, really nice to see. So with this image right here, I would recommend that you, if you do want to go with this theme, you probably will want to have good product images, otherwise it's not going to work as well. Let's just add it to cart and see what happens right here. Again, we've got an Ajax pop-out cart you can check out. And there we go, we've got the basic Shopify checkout. Again, this is a really nice theme for fashion and things like that, so highly recommended if that's the niche that you're going for. The next theme that I really like is called Debut, and this is probably one of the most popular Shopify themes, especially if you're just beginning, because it's a very simple theme, but it does work really quite well. We've got this nice big hero image here, and we've got a lot of images and text side by side, which is always good because it's nice to have the imagery and then some describing text with it. If we have a look on the actual theme here, you can see that we've got this hero image. Again, it's a slideshow, which you can actually change yourself. Here's the images on the right-hand side, and then your text that you want to be able to say. And what I like about this one here is that it allows you to have a one-page checkout as well, or one-page sale page essentially. So we can actually buy this key pouch here, all on the same homepage. This one here's got a little bit of a different option as well, because if you scroll over it, you can zoom in on the image, which is always nice to see if people want to check out the details. Then if we go down, we can have testimonials. This will all be in a section kind of layout, so it's really easy to change what sections are above each other. And then we've got some photos down here, and then we've got a collection as well. So let's just take a quick look at this charger wrap. You can see that we have the main photo here, again with this zoom option, and then we can add it to cart. And as you can see here on this one, it is currently set to have the basic standard cart page, which takes you to its own page. But this one does look really quite good as well. Okay, I've got a bonus theme right here. This one's called Simple. It's not my absolute favorite theme, but if you've got a large catalog, this one might work well for you, especially if you want a minimalist kind of theme. Let's just take a quick look at it here. And as you can see, even on the home page, it's going to be displaying all of your items right there in front, which can be a great way because a lot of people don't spend a lot of time on your website. So if you can show them their products straight away, that can be really good. So let's just take a quick look here. So we're going to take a look at this parka. Quite an expensive parka at $2,000. But what I do like is that you've got your thumbnails here, which you can change. And you've got the zoom in functionality. And you can change the photos right here. Again, this is a super clean kind of theme. No real fancy, hero sliders or anything like that. They've also got a recommended section down here, which is really nice. This is similar to what Amazon has on their site. And if we add this to the cart, you can see that we've got the cart right here. Again, this isn't going to be a fancy kind of slider checkout. You've just got your own cart page. That was simple, a basic one. And lastly, we've got my favorite free theme on Shopify, and it's called Brooklyn. And I've used Brooklyn a fair bit on a lot of my stores because it's fantastic. It works really well. It's fast to load. You've got a lot of different options for sections. You've got a big slideshow header, and a lot of things just work really quite well. So if we jump into the demo of this one, you can see that we start off with a nice slideshow image. We've also got some buttons here which you can set up yourself, so you could maybe direct this to your own catalog, to an individual page. And you've also got a logo up here, which is really cool as well. One thing that I like about this logo is that you can see that it's actually white right here, but if we go to another page, you're gonna see that it actually changes automatically. So you can actually set it to have a different logo on the home page, which is really good if you've got a slideshow image. So if we scroll down, you can see we've got another section here, just some rich text. Then you can show off your collections. And then you can also have more of your collections and featured products. So let's take a look at these boots. And we'll go down here. You've got a nice clean layout. And then we've got the sizes right here. So let's choose an 11. This is a really good theme, again, if you've got a lot of really good product images. I actually use this on a few of my websites where I take a lot of product images, and being able to have all of these right here without having to click on thumbnails is really, really cool. If we add this to cart, you can see that we've got a Ajax pop-out add to cart section, and then we can change this. You'll see that it will automatically update. And it really is a nice little theme. So this one here is probably my favorite theme, the Brooklyn theme, and it's definitely one that I would check out. Again, all of these are free, so you can always play around with these, especially if you're already in your free trial stage on Shopify. So there you go, guys. They were some of my favorite free themes for 2019. I'm also gonna make a few more videos about themes, including the best paid themes, the best themes to help you drive more sales. So if you haven't done that, definitely make sure to subscribe. And yeah, that's it for me. My voice is going a little bit, but that's okay. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.